The Census is a project that I'm working on as an artist. I'm working on two main projects, both under the bigger name of World Communication, where the first project is, or the other project is, Virtual Journeys, where I go on city walks. I take about 1,000 pictures and I present them in a comic book-like way as a graphic travel journal to show what life is in other cities, other cultures. The second project I work on a lot is the Census, which the Gradient is a part of. And in the Census, I take the 6 senses that we have, because that's the way that we communicate with the world. That's how we perceive the world, how we get our information, how we interact with everything around us. So I think that's very important. The idea for the Gradient series started when I was in 2022-23. I was playing around with 3D software to create the text that I'm using for this project, because I want to model them and 3D print them. And in the software there were some backgrounds I was playing around with, and I wanted to try something with the primary, secondary colors. That's something that I've been working with ever since I was at the Academy. I'm very interested because they're the pure form of colors. You get the primary and secondary colors. That's like the really essential of color for me. And the gradient is something that you see in advertising a lot, where you want to grab attention, and that's exactly what I wanted to do with this series. I want to grab the attention, get the viewer to stop what they're doing, and start thinking about the text that they see. So you take you a level deeper with the look and see. Don't just look, but also try to see what you're looking at. Try to understand, go a level deeper. What am I looking at? How am I experiencing this? How am I feeling this? What are my feelings with this? And also the different background colors give you different emotions. So a look and see text on a green will give you different emotion than look and see on a red one that has different association with it. And also, again, cultures, something I'm very interested in. The different cultures have also different feelings and associations with colors. That's what the Gradient Sense, the Gradient project is in a few words.